performs all over the country, coast to coast. Florida, Boston, Texas, California. We are so lucky. She has moved to Denver. This woman crushes everywhere she goes. Let's give it up. Let's get our hands going. Come on. Let's get our hands going. Come on. Plum flower, everybody.
Thank you. It's so great to be here. How's your pizza? How's your pizza?
Yes.
You loving it? On the way here, I was thinking how nice it would be to never grow up, but I wasn't born a man. Ladies, if you're planning on having kids, have one less than the number you want to have. If you want to have 3, only have 2. Because whatever man's in your life, he's going to be the 3rd. My cousin just had a baby. It's a good thing. Because by her 9th month, she got so sick of strangers touching her belly all the time, she just started to say, I'm not pregnant. Doctor said they're having a baby boy, and they chose the name Steve. Turns out the baby was a girl, so they named her Stevia. She's so sweet. Love and marriage, love and marriage. They conceived their first child while on their honeymoon in Hawaii, so they named her Honolulu. Go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell ya. Let's face it, staying married's just a matter of how much you're willing to put up with. You can't have one without the other. I don't even know what makes a marriage work. I think the secret potion is a lot of alcohol and a lot of denial. The other. Let's tell the truth. Denial is the American way. We're in a perpetual state of it. You know, because when somebody's dog dies, right away they get one that looks just like it and give it the exact same name. I have a friend that did that very same thing with her husband. But why even get married in the first place? It never lasts, and divorces are so expensive. I saw a sign for discount divorces in my neighborhood. You know what that is, right? You're separated, but you still have to come over and walk the dog. Food's become so complicated. Right now, I'm off of gluten, dairy, sugar, and men. Okay, I'm not exactly off of men. Because turns out eye candy has no calories. I'm just so glad that my menopause happened during COVID. It kept me safe. And PMS was a very big part of my life. My biggest symptom was that I'd crave shopping. Then when my period was over, I just returned everything back. But nothing makes you want a man more than seeing a snake in your garage. Oh my God. That scared me so much. That really makes you want to put a snake in your garage. You know what I'm saying? The other day, I was asked out by a guy from here in Wheatridge, but I had to tell him no because I'm gluten-free. Last week, I was asked out by a very short guy, and I heard myself say, I don't know. Do you come in a larger version? These days, the first thing I say to a guy is, do you still live with your parents? Have you seen these guys that still live with their parents? Yeah. They're so picky about the woman being just perfect, and they're still living with their mom. And if you're not laughing, you're one of them. All I know is men went from giving me flowers and candy to dick pics. What happened to working for it? What happened to charming a woman? And when did did all the straight men become so effeminate? Seems like they're always coloring parts of themselves. Their nails, their hair. I don't want to pick up in my hair salon. I don't want a friend to come up to me and say, well, don't you two just make the gosh darn cutest couple? How did you both meet? It was the craziest thing. There I was in the salon getting my usual brown, and there he was sitting next to me, getting his highlights done. Balding men these days don't even get their hair done. They just shave their entire head. But I remember when I was a kid. Wear it proud, sir. Do you shave your head?
Most days.
Good for you. It looks good. Everybody applaud this man. I just remember when I was a kid, men used to just leave that very sexy horseshoe in the back. Oh, my last boyfriend had a full head of hair.
Nice.
He was a denial person, and he'd just say, "That's not true. I just don't like to think about anything that makes me feel uncomfortable." Never get between a man and his ego. My closest friend dates so many different guys I can never keep track. I can never remember if she's talking about the cute guy with the ugly dog or the ugly guy with the cute dog. By the way, life was so much simpler before passwords. I had a security question today that said, "Who was your favorite husband?" That's one thing that hasn't changed over the years is weddings. They're almost exactly the same. I mean, you just walk down the aisle. But just saying, I don't think my grandma would have had the nerve to walk down the aisle taking selfies. By the way, I just moved to Colorado a few months ago. Thank you. From Florida. I hated it there. Remember in high school you couldn't wait to be picked up by a cute guy in a sexy Corvette? The best you can do in Florida is be picked up by an old fart in a golf cart. I lied. It's not always a golf cart. Sometimes it's a tricycle. And all the men there looked 10 months pregnant and had those man boobs. Not sexy. I was always walking around singing, "Where have all the cute guys gone? Pregnant bellies. Where have all the cute guys gone? Man buns and boobs. Where have all the cute guys gone? I have no idea. When will they please return? When will they ever return?" What was I talking about? Oh yeah, what's up with all the old people in Florida on tricycles? I have no idea, but at least they're getting in their exercise, right? Hey, do you know what happens to you if you exercise often and eat well? You die anyway. And if you want to feel thinner without losing weight, just go to Florida. I have never seen so much blubber per capita on land. Another thing I never saw. There is nothing more pathetic looking than a woman in her 70s pushing a stroller with a dog in it. Living in Florida is like living in one big used furniture store with everybody's grandmother's stuff in it. And everybody was old in Florida. Even my cleaning lady was old. My cleaning lady was so old.
How old was she?
She not only didn't do windows, she didn't do bathrooms. living rooms, kitchens, sweeping, dusting, mopping. Cleaning just really wasn't her thing. She was so old, I had to pay somebody to clean for her. But I like being around old people. Help me remember to stand up straight. I was in this new supermarket today. Have you heard of it? It's called Let's Get Real. Everything in it was real. Nothing was labeled organic. Do you know why? Why? Because that's the way food naturally is. Then in the far corner of the store, there was this huge sign, genetically modified and pesticide sprayed food. The woman said they keep it there sort of to make an example of the food, of show you what truly bad foods are. What I have to say is, how are we supposed to know poisons were in our food in the first place? It wasn't labeled poison with pesticide, poison with herbicide, GMO'd. How would you like some pesticide pickles? Would you rather some pesticide peaches? Perhaps you'd like to try some of our GMO Jello or GMO jackfruit. You can find it next to the herbicide herbs. It's just a bunch of BS. It's just a bunch of spam. I am spam. Spam I am. Would you like some GMO jam? No, I would not like it here or there. I would not like it anywhere. Would you like some pesticide pie? Would you like it? Try. No, I would not like some pesticide pie. I need to go now. Bye.